Greetings everyone from the beautiful island of Sri Lanka. I wanted to just offer you my year's end reflection, having just completed our great pilgrimage here in Sri Lanka. I wanted to look back at the genesis of the Contemplative Studies Program and all the contributions that have made it such a success. We started the Contemplative Studies Program in the wake of our pilgrimage to Nepal. And there was a moment there at the tail end of our pilgrimage in October 2018 with Geshe Tenzin Zopa where we had taken the Bodhisattva resolve under the iconic gaze of those beautiful eyes at the Bodhinath Stupa. And he asked us to pray in each of the four directions and commit our merit and to dedicate our merit to particular aspirations. And I remember praying for two things. One was a new teaching venue or a place where I could teach, having gone through a great transition, leaving Nalanda many months earlier, and also the wish or aspiration to lead more pilgrimages, having experienced just the bounty of our pilgrimage in Nepal. And as soon as we landed post-pilgrimage in New York City, a month later, we met at my house, and there and then a number of us got together, and it was our wish to continue our momentum of our study together that birthed the Contemplative Studies Program. And from that meeting emerged one visionary participant, Allison Graham, one of my oldest students and one of the most dedicated, sincere Dharma hearts that I've ever known. She came forward and became the director of the program, really spearheading its articulation and its development. I want to thank Allison right here and right now, because without her we wouldn't have had a program. And so many months after that, in April, we launched the program with all its major features, including lectures and virtual study group and guided meditations and a pilgrimage every year and a service project. And so what a comprehensive program I think we put together, and that launched in April. And we were very surprised and astounded by the turnout, because the program has, from its outset, been conceived of something that's very serious and rigorous and really meant for those that want to dive in with both feet, no hesitation. And so to date, we have over 200 participants either in the full program or in some variant of portion of it, by either a module or two. And so I think that's an unbelievable start in just a few months. And so we will conclude 2019 having completed 3 modules. A Master Your Becoming was our flagship, involving the essential teachings of the Buddha, the 4 foundations of mindfulness and the 4 noble truths. We then ventured into module 2 with trauma-informed Dharma to make sure that our blind spot was covered and that our trauma is being looked at carefully and that we're healing ourselves as human beings. Module 3 saw us veer off course slightly to cover the mythological domain of life, including Joseph Campbell's monomyth of the hero's journey, and astrology and Jung's depth psychology and some other auxiliary teachings that I felt were really important and foundational to create breadth and depth and texture and color to the program. And that has all set us up now for Module 4, which we will begin on the 11th of January 2020. Module 4 will really concern itself with refuge. And so I hope to bring back from the sacred island some beautiful chanting that we did here in the Pali, and also the concept or notion of becoming a refuge for oneself, a light for oneself. And I want to put that in context in the 2020 astrological readings that I've been given. 2020 sees a great global transition and transformation, which is said to be a little bumpy. We will see the beginning or the dawning of a breakdown in many of the social structures, economic and political, that have reached the tail end of their ability to serve. And so we will be feeling the ripple effects of a deterioration in some of these systems, but they will make room for something new. And so I think that the Contemplative Studies Program is primed and positioned to make an impact. Year 1 is really about becoming a lamp or an island unto yourself so that you can survive and thrive amidst the transition. You have all the insights, tools, and skills and support that you need to make the transition work well for you. And then year 2 is really about the great vehicle, Mahayana tradition, of being embedded in the matrix of interdependence and thriving by way of the development of compassion, the wisdom realizing emptiness, the arts and sciences of the Tantra, which we will have an introduction to, and global systems change, which will be our final module of year 2. And so that is all upcoming in 2020, as is the second pilgrimage to Ladakh, the high Himalayan pass of Ladakh, which will see a series of teachings by the Ganden Tripa, who is second only to the Dalai Lama in the Tibetan Buddhist order of the Gelugpa tradition. And he will be bestowing the Bodhisattva vows, the refuge, and Tantric initiation, which is incredible timing, fits perfectly with our programming, and that will all happen in the high Himalayan pass. Following the Ladakh pilgrimage, there will be an extension to Zanskar, where we will make a move to an even more remote valley and meet with the nuns of the Dorje Dzong nunnery. And of course, the Dorje Dzong nuns, 30 of them, live in a 700-year-old nunnery, and they are the ambassadors of the Bodhisattva vow, and they are also the shining exemplars of the rise of the feminine in a new age or new paradigm. And they are also the recipients of our service project for the Contemplative Studies Program, where we're trying to raise $20,000 for them. And so I think all of this is amazing. All of it represents the aspirational dedications that I made personally at the Bodhinath Stupa in Nepal. We found a new home to teach, and it happens to be in the cloud. And we found a way to do pilgrimage every year. We went to Sri Lanka, and we'll go to Ladakh. And we have a growing community, a network of very sincere, the right kind of people for the teachings that I give and the kind of momentum I want to create. So I want to thank each and every one of them. I want to thank Allison, our director. I want to thank Lainey, our web developer and designer. Cole, our AV lead. Walter and Dory, who assist him and provide all the AV intangibles and assets that are up in the cloud. I want to thank the facilitators, Mindy, Kristen, Emily, and our TA, Heather. These are friends of mine from Nalanda who showed tremendous courage and dedication coming with me and investing a large amount of time and energy and love and resource in the Contemplative Program to make it such a success. And each of them are involved in their own projects. Emily just launched Mindstream, a beautiful think tank and collaborative collective for therapists and contemplative therapists in New York City. Mindy is writing a book. Kristen is launching her contemplative psychotherapy private practice, and Heather is launching her meditation coaching practice in Portland. I want to wish all of them success in all of their endeavors. I want to wish you success in all your endeavors. 2020, we are primed for a unbelievable opportunity to practice and share Dharma, making the Contemplative Studies Program not only relevant to us, but relevant to so many others. So please do continue help spreading the word. Please share if you feel that you've benefited from the program. Please share it on social media. Please share your experience. So many more people are welcomed into the program, and we want to create a ripple effect during a time where the planet and the earth are beckoning us for wise leadership and altruism. So in summation, 2019 was an unbelievable bounty and a blessing and a dream come true and an active manifestation. And 2020, we have the seeds, the right seeds to plant together, and it's happening at a time where the world needs us. And so I want us to take a moment to each and every one of you to know how meaningful you make my life. And from the bottom of my heart, on behalf of my family, Emily, Bodhi, and Pema, I want to thank each and every one of you for making this possible. And may we all achieve our aspirations. May we all gain liberation for the benefit of others. Signing off from here on the sacred island of Sri Lanka at the tail end of 2019, and very, very much looking forward to the commencement of 2020, where we will start the Contemplative Studies Program and all our Dharma activities in earnest. All best wishes.